something to focus on, both teams and their ability to convert.
Happy holidays underway at Little John Coliseum. Clemson in the home white uniform, South Carolina in the road garnets. And we expect physicality, we expect defense in this one, Jordan. Simms top of the key, left open, count it, and a good start for the Tigers. Been injured. He's played in the last two, however, for Coach Frank Martin. Minaya left open, and he responds from downtown. We're tied at 3. And Simms throws it to Lawson.
Really interesting because Clemson is not an offensive rebounding team having early success.
Lawson with authority.
Defense from Coach Sarr is the last line of defense.
Stripped out of there by Newman. Tigers in transition. Trailers Dawes from downtown. Clemson back in front.
Great contest from Minaya to challenge that three-point shot.
It's been a consistent theme we've heard from Frank Martin the last 10 days or so as Kotsar connects.
Knows positioning and executes plays defensively to give this team a boost.
Gamecocks back to work. Bryant, the athleticism, and he makes a big difference in the starting 5 for Carolina. Kusnar, the runner, well short. The putback, and count it for Trey Hannibal. First time there in 33 years. Clemson just 2 of 12 from the floor. Dawes will try to change that, and he will. That shot from bonus land.
Can convert, fading away. He's not a finesse skill guy like that.
Here's Lawson, had the early dunk. Gets the bounce here, 14-9. Halfway through our first half, Dawes to Simms. Dropped a nice dime there, Jordan. Here's a steal. Look out for Lawson.
That is a freshman mistake on full display.
And the alley-oop's going to be picked off by Newman. Mack left open. That's a shot he's got to make, and he does.
He fixed things here.
Mack starts this one 1 of 6 from the floor. The response on the other side by A.J. Lawson.
In class now.
Oh, okay.
Now this is the time you're only focused on basketball. You should be your most sharp, Roy.
Simms, the basket, and a chance for 3.
Taking care of the basketball, good execution. Nice screen from Newman to allow some space for Simms.
In South Carolina, this one's going to be picked off by Lawson, his second steal. Bryant corrals it, puts it up and in. A strong athletic finish for number 24. ACC freshman team performer last year was A.J. Lawson. Hannibal spots him open from the wing. Big shot from downtown. He's got 12.
Got to get a touch there. Tevin Mack is available. Got to demand it.
Simms launches from the corner. He's been having that hot hand the last couple of ball games.
I feel better about life after talking to him. He's such a great guy. Intriguing listen.
Here's the steal. Hannibal off to the races with authority. Second differential between the game and shot clocks. Frink inside connects, and a pretty dime dropped again by Hannibal.
I think they want to play a little bit fast, and I know that's not typical of Coach Brunell, but they have the opportunity to get some early and easy offense.
Three-pointer number 6. That gives Clemson the lead back. Chance now for the Gamecocks to extend their advantage. Lawson will do exactly that, high off the glass.
Got to see more of that.
Bolden, a step back Jay, all net, silky smooth, Jair Bolden by the South Carolina trainers. Here's Kayvon Moore, the transfer from Texas Tech, rejected by Bryant. Boy, he came out of nowhere to swat that one away. It's a missing component of this program that Frank Martin has desperately needed this year. He's back and he's making a difference today. Frink inside, strong finish.
Called for Kotsar, Frink will do the trick.
Hunter off the mark. Simms back in with 3 personals. With the bounces, Newman, and a chance for 3. And Bolden again, he's been active in this second half, tracks it down. Kotsar left wide open inside. Puts it up and in, a strong finish. Gamecocks in the midst of a 14-2 run to build this 11-point lead. Tigers more than 4 minutes since their last field goal. That'll change there with Dawes. Tigers back in that 2-3 zone. Approaching the halfway point of our second half. Frink, the baseline J is silky smooth.
Depth of South Carolina has come to the forefront. Frink making a play for the short corner in his own.
Dawes outside to Scott. That's his spot, and he makes him pay.
Against this zone, you need shot makers beyond the arc. South Carolina doesn't truly have them. 5
on the shot clock. Bolden launches and count it. Big shot for South Carolina. He's got 5. Lawson left open. Big bucket for Carolina.
Big shot for the Gamecocks.
So the Tigers cut it to 6, then back-to-back triples. One by Bolden, the other by Lawson. Scott now has 5. It's a 10-point game. Offense going to come from
Simms. Now he's on the floor, but he has to play clean ball with 4 fouls. 1 away from elimination.
Chase Hunter from downtown. The lead is 8. He's got 5. Under 7 to play. Skip pass. Kusnar left open. Big response on the other side.
Guy unafraid of the moment. Everybody expects him to take the shot. Unselfish, delivers for a catch and shoot.
Simms left open. All net.
I have no idea. One of the lone threats on the floor for the Tigers.
Trapping zone pressure now from Clemson. Loft. Top of the key. Lawson. 20 points for the sophomore.
Offensive struggles we have out of the gates in college basketball.
Big possession for A.J. Lawson in South Carolina. They'll whip it around the horn. Bolden left open. Count it. So simple.
It's a lot to ask, too.
Frink to Kotsar. And Simms just fouled out. Kotsar, a chance for 3.
Impressive one here from South Carolina. Defensively, the toughness. And A.J. Lawson, impressive.
Big win for South Carolina on the road as Frank Martin claims a victory in Little John Coliseum for the first time.